We had decided to do a podcast on Thursday with Marty Scott and Elliot McKeown.
He was actually banned from your house. So.
He was banned from my house. We snuck him in through the back rooms.
Like Ed Sheeran and one
and
of those.
said,
have you seen that?
Yeah. And they walked past and all.
Ed. What if they're actually just screaming at a bar?
And we snuck him in. It wasn't he just came into the house. Mm-hmm. And we said, right, we'll do a podcast. Then what happened was, wouldn't you know it? Tragedy. Recorded for 2 hours. You felt a bit under the weather halfway through. You subbed out. Ben came in. Ben came in for you. He subbed in.
Oh yeah, and I'm sitting there just dead in the bed.
Then Marty Scott kicked the Roadcaster out of its socket.
like a good 50 minutes in. Now,
cut the audio.
Could have salvaged that. There's like 20 minutes you had to cut out. Ben subbed in for me. There would have been a changeover, which would have been the first time that's ever happened.
And then I thought, okay, we'll just restart the whole thing, so there's no changeover. It's just a coherent podcast.
At this point, we've been going for an hour and a half, and it's just like
half an hour passed, and I was like, "Thank you very much for listening to this episode of Dolecast." I
just walked up, turned the cameras off,
and in my head, I was like, "This will never
ever
see the light of day."
Never.
And you know what? I don't want to call him out. Not great podcast etiquette.
It's not.
I know I've been falling to burping or farting into the mics when we were like on episode 1 to 10.
Yeah.
But a long burp? Disgusting. Okay, wasn't happy. Well, and then that night, I sat, after you guys left, I sat on my sofa like this for 20 minutes. I didn't mean to flag that. I just sat, sort of. I wasn't all there after that podcast.
I give Ben a hug after the podcast.
I needed a hug. We
all had a group hug. We had to kick them out of your house.
Honestly, and you don't see it in the cameras. I don't know what footage you have, but I
have some. I didn't delete it.
I chased them around my house for 20 minutes.
That was not great. Speaker
blasting. Marty give me the old hit, and I thought, okay, see, the next time you hit me, I'm gonna punch you so hard in the face that I don't know where I'm going with this, but I wasn't happy. And
that's a great threat.
See, the next time you hit me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Do you know the silver line then? It was they were stuck in traffic for an hour.
Brilliant, as they should have been.
Trying to get just up the road.
They left a photo to put in the wall. It's gonna go down here.
It's going on that wall over there.
It's going in the bin. And yeah, it just wasn't a great day of podcast.
So we stepped in. It's been a while since it's just been me and you. I think at least, maybe I can't recollect. And we're here to salvage it.
I don't want
to Dolecast. Hello.
I don't want to step in.
Is that what we're gonna cut in?
Oh no, I might just keep most of that in.
Well, it's gonna be weird that I've just.
Oh no, Dolecast.
No, that's what I'm saying. We go into that.
Oh, after the intro.
Yeah. That, and then the intro, and then welcome to the Dolecast. A nice little build up.
Ryan Hill isn't here this week.
Where is he, folks?
The riots.
Ryan Hill is currently, and this isn't a joke, sometimes we joke.
Ryan Hill is in the French riots. Some would say dressed as Batman, but I don't know. I could have sworn in that video. How
do you think that lorry was?
I thought you were going to say it's probably like Ryan Hill is. I was like, well,
two questions. Answer both.
On a scale of 1 to 10, like a 7.
Do you think Ryan Hill is like equivalent of those 40 guys in the van?
As in smell?
Yeah.
No. 2 Ryan Hills.
Okay. So
you know what? 40 Ryan Hills is equivalent to 40 Batman. The smell in there.
He is Batman. That's what that is. Yeah.
And his butler is.
Do you know? I
dog.
was being told. So he's on. Apparently, he's on like. I don't know if he's on the outskirts of Paris.
Where is Ryan Hill?
But you're not gonna like my mom was like use the comparison of it's like going to Belfast, right?
Yeah.
And then going to like Ards or something. Yeah. There's nothing really to do in Ards.
Dish out justice.
You go from Ards to Belfast. Do you know what I mean? So if you're sitting on the outskirts of Paris, you're like, well, I'm still in Paris, but you're not really.
Yeah.
You need to go to like the main, the main part.
I
of it.
collected seats from Arch yesterday, guys.
You collected
You
seats
collected
from ours?
seats.
Like
well, my mum did.
chairs?
Yeah.
Are they garden chair? Are they gardenware or what are they?
No, they're just seats for the kitchen. That's the type of thing
Do
you
you
do
know?
in Ards.
That's the kind of thing.
No,
that's
oh,
the
no,
kind of
that's the
thing
wrong
that if
button.
we clipped it,
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to go for. Excellent podcast, lads. This is thrilling conversation. No, I'm only joking.
sometimes a podcast isn't for everybody, guys.
There should be a license for this. No, we
Worst
can,
fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
we can talk about this because Turtle Beach headphones, is it? Speaking of which,
Yeah, thanks for the advice, lads. Get some euros on card.
brilliant advice, lads. Euros and cash.
Ask Green Top how to pull. Sorry.
We got destroyed over the weekend on a TikTok, or last week on a TikTok clip. I put a new one out today. Again, wasn't a massive stature, but it was like I was scrolling through last night. I had a day of it yesterday. Researched clothing manufacturers for maybe 10 hours.
10 hours?
Nothing to show for it. Had 3 episodes of Love Island on in the background.
See if you did 2 more hours. That's all I worked yesterday. And you were just researching.
Honestly, I sat there, and do you know what I did at one stage? I got out my bed for this isn't the studio. I'm gonna break the immersion slightly. Sorry, but there is my bed is right over there.
So there's a wall that you walk through to get.
Yeah, there's a door and stuff, and then I walked next door.
Make believe, but
and just sat and fell asleep for 3 hours. But I
What
counted
time?
that as work time because I was so about 2 o'clock. I was so fried from researching.
Fried up?
Because I was on Alibaba. Fried up. I was on Alibaba and everything's like, I set it to like minimum order is 1.
Right.
So then it's like, oh, here's a royal blue hoodie. Sweet. Click on it. Minimum order is 1. But if you want to customize it, minimum order is 50.
Yes.
I don't
Nobody's
want to just
ordering
buy.
just a
Yeah,
plain-
I don't want to just buy one hoodie. You fruitcake.
Yeah.
So
Is this going to be like a new merch thing, or is this going to be for the? Do you know what the
This is
crack
for
is?
the-
We have to
the
speak.
crew.
Oh, okay, we have to talk about anything that we actually wanted to talk about in that podcast has to be talked about again.
Yeah,
today here.
I have a lot of notes
Okay.
of stuff. That's the thing. This batch of clothes that I'm maybe wanting to get out there are probably for close friends and family at the minute. Not that anyone that listens to this isn't close friends and family, but like, people that work on this podcast work are in vlogs, stuff like that, which should come back by the way. Next week maybe. That's for them to just buy.
Oh, I just heard that one guy pumping the air.
That's one of my favourites.
I saw a picture of him the other day and I just went.
Fat.
I just went in the Northern Ireland's the whale, like.
He is. He is. What? I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
I also saw a quote from him that he was like, "I have so much money, but I have no family to give it to." And I was like, "Oh my God." I just went, probably right, because he's like one of the richest men in this country, like from here, like who still lives here.
Yeah.
That just like if you're that rich and you still live here, like Jimmy Dornan doesn't live here. I don't
Yeah.
think- Do you know what I mean? Like, so you can still, it's a bit.
He probably has about 4 houses here, but he doesn't live
It's
there.
probably a bit, bit easier. But if you're just like walking about, everyone knows you're minted.
How many potatoes have you got in your car?
Mr. Nolan.
But
Yeah, Mr. Nolan. I don't know what's funny.
Mr. Nolan,
How many potatoes do you have
can
in
you
your
spare us a packet of salt and vinegar, sir?
prawn cocktail?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I wanted the other day as well when Marty and Elliot were here. They broke these headphones. I've had to sellotape this on. Yeah.
Not the sellotape Turtle Beach.
Oh yeah, that's what we're
I'm
talking about.
not gonna lie, that was me.
It wasn't you. It literally can't have been. It was. Do you know
I broke one of them, but I said I broke it.
this?
I broke one of the headphones, and I said I broke them, and you just kind of.
With this? Oh, those ones he's got on. I think they're always broken. Maybe broke for a while.
2 years, but like, they cost me like 60.
It was no, it was an Elliot, and this is going to be very out of context for those that didn't. Because that podcast never said that day. When Elliot got me in a headlock for mentioning something,
We can mention like actual like.
oh, Marty
fires
pulled
were
his trousers down and
started.
stuff.
'Cause it was behind. Where is it,
I
man?
don't know what happened, but when he put me in the headlock, it just one of these ripped off. Only £6 in Poundland.
Speaking
but
of
they're good
full
enough.
frontal nudity, just see that Cillian Murphy's been announced today.
I did.
Can't wait for that. Cillian Murphy and Florence Pugh have been announced they're going to have a full frontal nudity sex scene. Intimate sex scene in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer.
They
glorious 70mm IMAX
Day
print.
one.
Nam McGravy sent me a tweet and he was just like, I really hope he's a small dick. It's like, Kelly, I know this is blown up in IMAX here, but really?
Yeah. No, Tom, I don't reckon Thomas Shelby's backing. I think that's part of the...
You don't think he is?
He's compensating with all the sort of... No fighting,
What
no
do I
fighting.
have to do to get somebody to fucking listen?
Do you know,
It's so good.
do you know that bit where he's
Like-
got the gun? It's because Florence Pugh's caught him in the nude. Yeah, we got destroyed. I put a TikTok up with lads' holiday advice from the previous episode. Was it a great clip? No.
No,
Was it
probably the worst
No.
one.
Was it the best? Was it the worst thing on the planet? No. Was it something to post?
But I
Yes.
think it was something to definitely be humbled by.
Bruh.
It was no. What was it? It was. He talked about his friend getting.
a whole lot of
Ben
that,
talked about
wasn't
his. Yeah, but Ben talked about his friend getting robbed.
That's fine. But like,
and
there's a lot of stuff that could have been got out.
but then the clip is 5 seconds long.
There was more that we talked about after.
But so fucking there's it. So I posted it thinking like nothing. It was the last of that batch. Do you know what I mean? Of clips. It
I
was
don't know.
just like okay, this is the fourth
Sometimes
one.
I just be going, if I have something to say it. But if I don't,
What's that mean?
don't put out mediocre clips. I don't want to be harsh, but that's the reality of the situation. Can I just give a quick shout out as well? I just remember this to my wife's Little Wing co-workers. Love it. They apparently actually love it.
Who is watching this? Who is watching this for us? That's crazy. Thank you very
They
much.
apparently actually love it. She has caught her supervisor and her workmates talking when she's not
Thank you
there.
very much. That's class.
They went out to Sipster the other night and like someone got them in a circle and made them follow it on Spotify.
What? That's crazy.
just want to
Do
give
they
a-
know it's
They
your
know it's-
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow.
Primarily Anna. Give a shout out to Anna.
That's a bro.
And Roisin as well, I think.
Roisin?
Big supervisor Roisin. That face for- I don't even know what to look like.
What would you say Roisin looks like if you had to guess what Roisin
Ginger.
looks like?
I think Roisin's like a
Is-
ginger hair like name.
Male?
No girl, I think.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Who's a guy called Roisin, mate?
I know.
Roisin, well, Elton John was called Reginald. Roisin Reginald, like it's not out of the question.
It's not Reginald.
My name's
or-
Roisin. It sounds very Irish.
It is Irish.
Yeah. I picture.
Reginald sounds English, mate. You know. I just want to give a quick. Just what's on my mind.
Yeah, no,
I was
thank
just
you
like,
to those that watch.
massive shout out to the Little Wing workers. Free pizza sometime. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
A Little Wing.
a lot of false promises when it comes to us and fast food restaurants.
On that very same night, now hopefully I'm not breaking any NDAs, but saying this on that very same night, one of the ex-workers now, just slobbered like fucked everybody.
About us?
No,
Oh,
about
right,
everybody
okay.
and got fired. Just like it was that bad, and they were like, "You're not
They were
working."
slamming out the Dolecast and they got fired.
Imagine it
Where's the
was.
gun? Where's the gun?
Oh,
they
it's-
were just like,
It's one over.
"Here."
See, I wish that on the new roadcaster there was a wee thing at the bottom who you just tap
Oh,
and
you could do,
bang.
yeah.
I'm getting a £350 compensation from my flight, so
Oh no,
there could be a new broadcaster.
Do you know what there could be? Like,
a new camera maybe. I need a
we'll have enough.
camcorder here.
No,
That
but
literally
they're not
looks
gonna-
like it's recording.
Well, you can get
on a
one of
toaster.
these.
Yeah,
That's
how
about
much-
300.
Yeah, I might get one of
350.
them.
But I want to get a Sony AX7, which is probably 1.6 grand. But I know a few people with them, so they can. I borrowed off them. For now.
Yeah. So we got torn to shreds in the comment section.
Would you not just give a Canon over there? You not just get that fixed for 350?
I don't know who's fixing it. I literally do not know who's fixing it. I
Take it to,
researched
like-
this,
Take it to like.
but then they could send it off, and I might never because we're writing it off. Which I would rather sell it on eBay broken. Do you know what I mean?
It's the worst. And then
Well, Ryan Hill, can I have a look at it? Because I took my old Mac to the Genius Bar. They were like, "There's nothing we can do for this." Then Ryan goes,
do you know my Max at that stage? Now?
"Hey lad, can I have a look at it?" You know, I was like, "Ryan, I don't think." I was like, "Yeah." The battery got taken out. He was like, "Yeah." Like,
I'm sure I've got Leonard.
I would have given him £1,200 if he'd fixed it. But yeah, lesson learned was maybe we'll have to think more before putting TikTok clips out.
Yes.
But I do think part of it was a few people commented on it, and then it was like, because I do think I posted worse ones in the past.
Yeah, but no one's seen them. That's the thing.
But no, I do think it took like 3 people to comment.
An awful clip.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I know he hates it, but it wasn't. Oh yeah.
See if you talk to me in that sort of language again.
Because I'm gonna brave the inhaler out, and it's not gonna.
Like, let me
see how close I can get up.
I'm trying to think of this one that I like.
I love not being.
Like the R.I.P. Leslie one wasn't great.
Right,
500 views. What'd you say?
delete it, take it down.
500 views.
Take it down. It's embarrassing.
No comments.
Pathetic.
The one today I posted wasn't even great, but it.
What was the one today?
It was about when I put like the Samaritans and stuff in the description of my old videos, and then Arron was,
It's embarrassing.
and it shut up, would you? And then Arron said that when he speaks to people, he likes to paint the picture that I'm a villain, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a scumbag" or something like that. There's something that you say, and I say something like, "I'm not the Grinch," and you're like, "No, I like to paint people that you are." So it wasn't. I think there was a bit of that, but lesson learned. The comments got disabled. Now, nearly 600 likes on it though. So you're still 600 people that were like,
This is awful.
I'm gonna like. Hopefully they get the message.
Hopefully I get recommended them more. They're yite clips.
You know,
I thought you were gonna let me up there. All right. You seen the guy on TikTok that is a comedian? He wears a suit and he like has a gold medal around him. Some of the stuff isn't funny. Some of it's hilarious.
is it like Jim Carrey sort of?
Yeah, and like he relies heavily on his like his sound guys. So sometimes they go, like have the gun sound ready, but say it's a baseball bat. Sometimes we go like, "Hey, funny joke!" It's like knock out of the park, and it's so good. Like he has the Family Guy one, or just do that instant bit, and then just go straight into a dance. Some of it works, some of it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you can do that for a comedy set before I go.
10 minutes, I think.
When are the jokes start, lads? I mean, to be fair, someone could have commented that on the lads holiday thing. That's the best. I don't know what it is.
And the longer it plays, almost the funnier it gets. You clearly don't think so. There was, I woke up in a cold sweat at like 3 a.m. and I got recommended. Do you know?
Is there a reason why you woke up there?
No, I just woke up. I woke up and got recommended a thing on my For You page, and it was a guy that runs the PAV, right?
Go on.
Guy that runs the PAV, and then I at like 3 a.m. I ended up this rabbit hole of like the PAV's Facebook and how to get booked and stuff like that, and I noticed that the stage, the jump from the floor to the stage was massive, right? Like just like you're talking up yay high, maybe
Couple of feet.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know how they come on. Maybe it's off the side. Maybe because
do you have to climb that?
Yeah, do you have to like yoist yourself up? And
when you come to the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our open mic set.
And,
here's a guy who's never had comedy before. He's just slowly raised up.
What about that airline food? Any students in?
Do you know what I was saying to Kylie? I didn't mention this to you. I think it's did I mention this to you?
It's the bit where at the end I do the full set and then just turn around and say, any students in? And walk off the stage.
I think it's hilarious. Do you know when most people start with any students in? It would, to me, it wouldn't be funny to anybody else. Yeah. And you just do your whole thing. Say it went real, even if it goes really well, you're like, thank you so much, guys. I've been Daniel. I've been Daniel. Just thanks to anybody. Like, any students in? And then your outro music plays. And just everyone's going so good. So I
woke up and was like,
podcasting is for everybody.
I know, you should have a license.
I want you to get out of this office right now.
Out! Marty Scott, now let me kill.
Genuinely the hardest thing it was like Extraction 3.
Honestly,
I was going,
it was the worst thing ever. It was do you know what it reminded me of when I was sitting here like this? And do you know what it reminded me of? Do you remember when we did a podcast with Jamie James Gaming?
He got a mouthful of this now home.
Did you say that to him?
He did.
This, you know what?
And you know what?
James, I don't know if you showed your work hentai or something. I don't know.
He did.
Okay, well.
See if you talk to me in that sort of language again.
That's disgusting, but maybe you didn't. I don't know. But when I was sat there, I thought that was not too far off from that.
Do you know I said to Ben, I remembered it. Do you ever you remember something as you're going on with it? So I remember it being bad, but the more I talked about it, the more I went, this was awful. On James' podcast, right? As far as it was, the podcast is late like 2 hours because his co-host had to do a GTA heist and then went into the shower. Got back. Like. We got into the podcast.
We sat in the Zoom call, I guess.
Any students in? And like, it's a
it was awful, that
stupidest thing. And he was like, and as the podcast actually got started, he went, "Do you have any questions for us?" And we went,
What?
And it was only about 20 minutes after that his co-host went, "Oh wait, this isn't the Dolecast."
See if you talk to me in that sort of language again.
What?
Do you remember that? He thought...
But my Wi-Fi started playing up as well, didn't it? And then my Mac fell off the table and it snapped and my headphones came out. I wanted to kill myself that night.
You walked in like dressed up or something, didn't you?
My dad walked in my room dressed as a pirate because it was during it was during COVID, so it was like Zoom call murder mysteries, and he was dressed up, and we were doing the podcast, and I was like, "Have you seen my?"
It was during COVID, so we just decided to dress up as a pirate every day.
Do that every single night.
See that first day.
I'd say, "Dad, what's for dinner?" And he'd say, "Arr."
Scurvy.
Yeah, it was disgusting. I don't know. And then there's that video of James Bryan in, like, I think it's Limelight, and he's going skits at me, and he's like, "You big bitch, talk over your podcast." Not wrong. And he was like, "You big bitch,
what Roisin was even saying, that I've been told, I've been drip fed the information. She was like, "Oh, it's even really cool that they've had Shane Todd in the podcast." I'm going,
yes, it is. Thank you very much. Riding that wave for 3 years now. I came across all that footage earlier that I have of like every time they'd spoken about me. It was impressive how much actual encouragement they gave me before just telling me to buzz off.
Yeah, because they got to a certain point where they just went,
stop. But yeah,
I have to imagine in their situation you were just a pain in their side.
Oh, yeah.
Like
if it was someone doing it on this, it would be like,
you just block them straight away.
Instagram have released a new app called Threads.
Nobody's using it.
I have 55 followers on it, and I was like, all right, this is, I'm happy enough for this. And then I went to post I posted one thread, and it was like, why does this app exist? And then I went to post another one and went, I'm a bit scared to do this, yeah. Because it was just like,
I much prefer Twitter.
I much prefer Twitter, but maybe it's good.
I know you love Twitter. Did you see my tweet?
I did.
So I had a picture of Danny Houston on the set of Deadpool 3. Great, like.
And it's crazy how blatant. Oh, I saw this. Elon Musk bought Twitter for 41 billion, something like that. Was
it not the joke that he was going to buy it for like 420 something?
I think he bought it for 41 billion.
Right.
Or was it 4 billion?
No, it was 41.
It was on the case.
Yeah, good man. Get the iPhone out. 41 billion. And I saw a thing and it was like...
Do you know when he says that?
He could have...
Search rushing boy or girl name.
Sorry. Do you know when he's somewhere like he's on like watching... I like to imagine him as like Tony Stark moving stuff to the side.
Oh, yeah.
In reality, it's just behind the... Because we've no camera on him, so behind the camera, it's just
my phone's on low power.
44 billion.
44 billion. He could have bought, I think it was like 10 massive football clubs. It was like Liverpool, Chelsea, blah, 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 all these massive football clubs. And I just thought, why Twitter? Because he's just destroyed the app. He's just destroyed it.
I still love it, to be fair, but it's woeful. Like,
it's that whole thing where you can like view 600.
That
hasn't happened to me though, because I don't view.
I don't view 600.
It's went up to 1,000, to be fair.
But I just don't.
It should.
Have you ever been blocked?
I was the day it was released or whatever.
I thought you meant drunk.
Yes.
He's been blocked, alright. But anyway, yeah, I just thought weird from
early on there.
Early on. I went to see. Oh, speaking of which, I've got a Threads. Niall Quinn. Anyone know Niall Quinn?
No.
Start following me.
Are you?
Thanks, Niall.
Are you using Threads?
I downloaded it today. You followed me. You're my first.
Yeah, I was his first follower. I just thought I'll give the guy something.
If it was an extension of Instagram, as in like it was on Instagram,
I wouldn't mind it. If it was like another section on Instagram, I wouldn't mind it.
They've got the home search post, like you think that another like a sixth one or something. It'd probably be a bit crowded, but like if you even like swipe left twice, or something random.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It'd be
mind
like
it
if
as
it was
much.
on the
Yeah,
app,
definitely.
I'd be like, let's go to the threads here. But then they're like, do you make the argument of like, well, they did that with notes and nobody uses that. Check out the song
Notes
choice.
is the most
get the
stupid
gun up
thing.
because I'm gonna bang, 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 bang. Do you know it's like? Oh, mate, Frank Ocean, bang. Do you know, bang, 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 bang. We should have one of those ones.
Machine gun.
Yeah, because I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I've posted twice. Enough of the songs, guys. Just nobody's replied, but I just want you to know that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you know who uses it? Marty Scott. Did you see that?
IG recent.
If you're talking in that sort of language again.
I might unfollow him. I went to see Transformers, the new one, right? I went to the new Transformers, thinking it was going to be like a normal action flick. I don't know if I spoke to you about this. Every single line the Transformers said was sexual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a few lines here that they said, and you tell me if they sound sexual. The obvious one, let them come. That's obviously fair enough. This one, I'm going to find Scourge and take his piece. What the heck, lad? Who wrote
If you're
that?
talking in that sort of language again.
I was like, but even as he said it, I was like, that sounds a bit weird. When Scourge touches you, he leaves a mark. What? What did Scourge do?
Is this real? I thought you were gonna be like.
No, this is genuinely real.
I thought you were gonna be like, tell me if this is from the movie.
All
or
of
not.
these are real. You were inside me. That's real. Someone wrote that.
What's
and
the
went,
context?
I can't remember. But the Scourge one, I was like, when he touches you, he leaves a mark. I was like, come off it. There's no way. Peter Collins sat there and went, when Scourge touches you, he leaves a mark.
95-year-old.
Yeah, when he's bummed you.
This is on like the lowest thing. So
That's alright. We'll do a tactical reload here.
And the last one was, I can think of no better place to bury you. But it happened so much that it actually took me out, and I was like, I'm now laughing at
Did you pick up on it?
From Let Them Come, I was like, oh. And then when he said, I'm going to find Scourge and take his piece, I was like, what's that supposed to mean? And then I realised, like, oh, because it's so deep and masculine, I was like, everything he says here can be attributed to thing. What's that thing? Is it Ram Ranch? Well, there's another one. Is it the Army copy pasta?
Oh, the.
'Cause I remember you
What'd you
put,
say to me, little shit? That one?
yeah, it could be.
I have 18 confirmed kills.
Yeah.
that's it.
I have 8. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think that's what reminded me of. But like,
That's a first year me thing.
I think I'd probably still.
Is this the mute mics option?
Yeah, but I can just cut it out if you want. Yikes.
This is why you need a camera on me to gas my reaction.
He does the gecko face. We have producer Ben in.
He's a constant gecko face.
What's that mean?
I don't know, just look square. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Geckos aren't square, mate.
Yeah, but you certainly are.
So don't call me a gecko, you kid.
Oh, you want to go here, do you?
Yes.
Have you seen the video of Rishi Sunak
Doing what?
talking about not letting the immigrants back in, but he's got the biggest smile across his face?
That's awful.
I see it.
I saw one of Trump on Camino going like, these clones, so good. Like, not a... Camino's not a place, man.
No, the walk, I mean, isn't...
What?
Camino is like...
No, like from Star Wars, the clone planet.
Oh, Camino.
And he was
oh,
going,
right.
I know
right,
that,
right,
like,
right.
it's like, you know, what do you call it? Jedi Master Sifo Dyas made a poor deal and we're going to make the big deals.
Yes, it
Love
is.
him.
We've introduced tough new measures today to help us stop the boats. The new illegal migration bill means that if you come here illegally, you will not be able to stay. You will be detained and then you will be swiftly removed to your own country if
It's a
that's
sketch.
safe, or if it isn't, then a safe third country alternative like Rwanda. And we will make sure, like Australia and America, that if you've arrived here illegally, you will not ever be able to return. Now, this is how we're going to break the cycle of these criminal gangs and take control of our borders. People need to know that if they come here illegally, that they will be detained and swiftly removed. And once they know that, they will stop coming
He loves
and
this.
we'll be able to stop the boats.
The UK
And then instantly, the bill got removed.
courts have decided it is unlawful
Fuck you, Rishi!
Gambler. I'd
Yeah.
have him in a cage match. Man,
I think you'd have him.
Easy. My head.
Yeah, suckos, Richie, suckos, nards. Which is mad. Even the way, if you do leave, or if you do come to the country illegally, you will be removed and will never be allowed to
Your
return.
family will never see you again.
Yes, you'll be swiftly removed and shot at gunpoint.
You'll be lined up against the wall like the pig vermin that you are and shot 30 times in the head. It's
It's like an airline announcement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a safety. Yeah,
Ding, dong. It's no more.
guys, just turn and face the back wall for me.
It's like, have your seatbelt. And do you know that? Do you know what do you call that? The brace position? Pointless first off. Brace! Oh, that'll stop.
Boats, get them out.
No. Do you know,
Get them out.
Do you know it's like you're supposed to like
Yeah,
duck
yeah,
and
yeah.
cover. That'll stop the mountain.
Oh, well, yeah, everyone's dead. That's like just a wee like, oh, we'll do it for the crack, lads.
I'd be getting up and doing back.
You seen that video as well? The girl that was like, came off the plane and was like, that man at the back of that plane is not real. Have you seen that? Oh, this is
Not
mad.
real?
This is some Final Destination stuff here.
What do you mean not real?
I think he was a guy of different descent.
So she's not schizophrenic, she's racist.
Well,
Imagine
Mystery
schizophrenic
solved.
I know.
The truth about this video.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can sit on this.
The guy's just sitting at the back like.
They're going,
I was just watching.
guys going,
I was just watching Blue Planet. That man is not real. What do you
he's
like?
watching the finale of Succession going, what is it, sorry?
I don't know. It's just so like. There's a few times that's happened recently.
What, this is the reveal the guy?
No, they didn't show him.
She's just...
It was right. That man is not real. He's holding his batarang in the air.
He's dressed in the Batman, that 30 quid Toys R Us Batman costume going,
Ryan Hill's literally Batman. Yeah, just a bit weird. Wait, I saw a video on this morning. I was on the toilet, and it caught me off guard. And it was a guy naked, part. He had like a thong on.
did he spread up his...
This piece was massive, and I audibly out loud went, "Oh, wow, okay."
I thought it was the guy that they... I thought it was the guy that like just openly like goatsies on...
Oh, does he? Decent of him. Yeah, no.
What have you written down there, sir?
As I said, I was watching Love
Time for the
Island.
goatsy segment. What
I
is
was
it?
watching Love Island. I haven't watched any of it this season, but I caught up
I didn't
last
even know
night.
what's on. That's how I like... Nobody...
Juicy this year, but I couldn't help but think when I was on, I was like, this is like the most mild version of Hunger Games like there is, in that they put all these people into a villa, can't get in, can't get out, drop them in. Here's all these different things, like the Casa, you know what that is, Casa Amor, where they swap over and stuff. They're deliberately trying to
I
like,
wonder if Jake's gonna come back and still love me. He comes back.
no, he's flipping sucked on her boobs or whatever. Yeah,
Fittest
yeah.
girl you've ever seen in your entire life. And
And that happened last year.
Jane's
You seen that
sitting
clip, and it's like, I looked at it, whatever.
oh, Nipplegate or
Yeah,
something.
nipple gear.
And the girl had a Pinocchio nose on her.
Yes.
She's going, what did he say? Knocks
Tell
him
him lies. And I
He went to
so
the nipple because he couldn't kiss her.
I went so then
Peru and Lucy.
I went to the flip.
Deep cut if he had that one.
She's taking out my eye. Yeah, so I watched 3 episodes last night. And basically, I'll give you a very quick rundown of this one specific incident. They went to Casa Amor, the girls did. This guy and this girl were quite a fish before going to Casa Amor. The girl went to Casa Amor, found this new guy there, brought him back.
Where is it?
Brought him back, and the other guy didn't couple up with anybody else, so he was standing there waiting for it. But then she comes back and with another guy, and he then kicked off and was like, we're done, yeah, we're done, all this. So then this the other guy that's come in now is just like, because he doesn't want involved. His name's Uzi. Yeah, and
That's the weapon of choice that I would use to kill him.
And it just dawned on me. I was like, this is like Hunger Games. They're deliberately setting up situations. Yeah.
O-Z-Y.
O-U.
Rapper.
No, it's like O-U-Z-Y. Uzi. Ninja Turtles
it a
secretly
nickname?
Uzi. No, that's his name.
Secretly.
So I think they drop these people in and they create situations to deliberately rile them up, which I think it's like a Truman Show and everybody's in on it.
Where they can't go to the toilet.
Yeah, and they can't. There's not some
Can
guy.
I go to the toilet? It's like, no, John, just wait there.
But there's not like,
Right into the pool.
there's that guy who got kicked out a few years ago because he pulled the todger off himself in the toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to?
No, I think so. Pretty sure that's a thing. Look that up, would you?
It's called Love Island, like.
But and they're not allowed to shag aloof or anything, so they just have.
In the bed sheets?
I don't think I can. There's a place called the Hideout.
Yes.
I think we can do it there, but I don't
yes.
think they can do it when everybody else is in the room. I don't think it's allowed. We'd stop a few of them though. Dogs. But I think they're creating, like they drop people in and then they deliberately create all these things that they bring them into the room. This person said this, but
I've always wanted just one normal guy to go on.
Can I read out the trusty mirror of what they said the rules are?
Sorry, is this a newspaper?
It's just called the mirror. I just said
Oh,
trusty.
I thought you.
Oh, okay.
The trusty
Your man reads the trusty mirror. Mate.
If you talk to me in that sort of language again.
Number 1, masturbating is banned.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue reading. I don't want to.
No, it is.
No nudity is the second one.
Okay.
And then, okay.
How do you get
Number
some?
1, masturbating is banned.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but they're just not allowed to show
No
them.
Yeah.
nudity.
They know they're recorded. Like,
Yeah.
Number 2, again, for some reason there's 2 number 2s. Islanders should
Skylanders? Spyro has joined the villa. Sorry.
Islanders should practice safe sex. Fine.
Oh, so maybe.
There's obviously right. This is awful. Stop giving me ads.
This is a great producer.
I'm the worst producer ever.
I know. Yeah, Ryan Hill, when he gets back from the riots, will be swapped in.
battered and bruised.
Goes back in.
John Cena Batman Begins,
But
where he wakes up
it's
and
just
he's
a
like,
scratch.
Master Wine.
And then he gets up and he just goes straight into those like forward press ups. Damn, we have podcasts to do. 91, 92, 93, 94.
Back up. Get past no nudity.
Don't worry.
I guess my go.
Okay, we
So,
go.
no.
Drunk sex is banned. Okay.
Fair.
Decent.
Because there'd be a lawsuit coming out of
Yeah,
it.
for real.
We're back up to no nudity.
Yeah, it's lovely. This is good. But
Did you ever see they said they would get like they just whack their yets out if they wanted to tell some juicy stuff and they couldn't use it?
oh, very good.
Smart.
Yeah.
That is very
I'd be
good.
releasing the footage. me and ITV like
You sealed your fate. Bang.
drop it.
But like, do what must be done. Because I think that they've created an environment where these people go into this villa and they set these situations up deliberately to rile each other up. Like, there's nearly physical fights happening every year, which it's like a
And in
Truman
the
Show.
years that don't, it's like boring.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a Celebrity. Do you remember that year, Lady C? Unbelievable.
Oh, that was great. But they set these things up so people get annoyed. But it's like the Truman Show, but everybody's in on it. Everybody knows you're being recorded all the time. But it's like, if you take one step back and look at it, we get enjoyment out of watching like these random human beings being dropped in with no communication from outside world. I'm a Celebrity's different because it's like it's a bit of crack most of the time. Also, every year I'm a Celebrity comes on, I think, Flip, I should have done a video about that, had that ready for when that started.
What video?
Like I don't know, like bush trucker trials or something. I'm always late with it. Don't you dare laugh at me. Don't you dare laugh at me.
They have the budget for one actual person, and then the rest of them, it's like Joe Corey from East
Oh,
Enders. It's like,
Joe Corey's a real person, isn't he?
It's a singer.
He's a really famous
Who's
singer.
Joe Corey?
He sings
I was-
Head in my heart. Is that Joe Corey?
What she said?
Head in my heart.
Yeah, it is.
This
Is he an
feeling's
old
just
si-
begun.
oh,
No,
that-
no,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
Joe. I said he's real. It's not fake.
He's actually Joel Corey, to be fair, but close enough.
Would you say Joe Corey?
Joe Corey.
But yeah, I think it's mad that they.
Off camera here, a thud.
Ben, can you? I think it's mad that they create these, but it's like a really, 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 really PG Hunger Games if you think about it, because it's like,
Don't eat. Don't put any stomach fat on there.
but it's and it's so savage, like it's so. But recently, there's been a few more, not chunkers, but like they are. I don't know. I didn't.
If you talking in that sort of language again,
You couldn't have used the. You were trying to be like not. You're like.
There's a few fat obese women in there. No, there's not. There's
I've
not.
never heard of a chunker.
There's just
Oh,
no. But in years past, it was like, yeah, don't eat a piece of fruit, or you'll
that's
ruin your
mad.
figure.
You were trying to be like, oh,
There's a few more,
there's not like plus size chunkers.
30 years left. But
Dog ears?
yeah. Oi. But no, there's a few. Oi. But there's a few more people that are like
I
not.
get cancelled again for
They don't
talking
have.
about women.
They don't have 0% body fat. Like 4. You know.
Just
40.
That's even worse.
I saw one of the comments in the Gorlock clip. It was like, trust the below average.
It's always the
white
below
guys.
average right guy. Yeah.
I clicked on the guy's account and I went,
Yeah. No, I
Don't worry about
did
it.
the exact
Don't
same
worry.
thing.
I did. I went. Don't worry about it.
I went to reply and I was like, that's a fight, I'll just lose.
Well, I just also went.
What gender are you today?
What?
You're doing a Mario Kart tournament?
I am. This is the second or third time I've talked about it. 30th of August in the Sunflower. I'm actually not being like, come if you want, but I'm actually not inviting you. See if you have to be.
Strange marketing tactic.
You have to be over
Let's
it.
go if you want, not mine, yeah. But
you have to-
it's happening.
You do have to be over 18 to enter.
Okay.
It's in a bar. So if you're not, or if I don't like you, we're not going to allow you to enter. So, genuinely, see if someone showed up I didn't like, I was like, you're not going in.
Yeah, would you actually?
Oh, have me a fiver, mate.
No, here's a good question.
Yeah, sorry.
Who is that?
Who is
Who
that?
turns up and you go, I don't want you coming?
Ryan Hill. So we've got yeah, a few probably a few.
Name me one.
No,
Name me one.
you would know.
Whisper. Wait, like, mouth it to me.
No.
Do it.
That sounds like a thing from
Mouth it to me.
Transformers. Mouth it to me.
Mouth it to me, Bumblebee.
You see that chunker Bumblebee?
Look at that chunker on Love Island, Bumblebee.
You are one ugly stroke.
Sorry. Anyway, we have 25 people now. 3 more just joined. People are falling from the sky to this.
Okay, out of all the people playing,
Who's gonna win?
who do you think's going to win?
Me.
Lego.
Sorry?
Lego.
I thought you said Lego. I was like, I don't think
I
I can do
think
that.
me and my mate Ryan, not Batman. We, he's a very good. We've had a rivalry. But see if you
For
go to
years.
our stats on Mario Kart 8. It's 27-25 to me. It's close, but I am 2 more wins ahead of him.
You think Lego's going to win as well?
I think he's.
I think he has a very. I actually don't even want to really be in the final because I want to commentate and be like,
I'm happy to go out first round and commentate. I would love to commentate.
try to make it like, you know.
Or you say, try and get
That
it.
Smash Bros tournament we did, and it was me against you, and you just ran off the cliff straight away.
Yeah, I hate that game.
Mario Kart's more accessible, it's good crack. No, anyway, there's a probably 50-60 pound cash prize. There's gonna be some Dole giveaway.
Yeah, baby!
Event is
Sponsored by Dole!
30th of August, Sunflower. Come on, message me first because you can't just show up on the night. But
You'll get no controller.
you'll get no love from me. And
But anyone can turn up and watch, yeah?
anyone can show up and watch. Yeah. Preferably, I'd like to know who's playing on before.
Yeah.
But if you bring your friends, bring your family, don't bring your family, bring your friends. Don't want to see some mess sitting about going,
I want you to get out.
But it should be good crack. Genuinely, I think a finale with me, you, Lego, and somebody else. Nuts. I think the place goes.
Who out of people that I like that aren't immediately Dolecast members,
which you would know.
who do you think has a good shot?
Ben from Sweet Neptune's very good.
Okay.
Sam's very good.
Okay.
But that's kind of in our realm. Ben, no, you're immediate Dole, remember?
You're immediate. You're literally producing this
Ben's sitting
podcast.
behind the podcast going, me. It's like, yeah, we are good. And to be honest, though, what I like is that I don't know how most people play. Jenny's very good, but she can't make it. I'm just shouting people's names out here. I could be like, Bish Bash Bosh is great, but, nobody knows these people, so it's like...
You know what? I think it'll be a great night.
I think it'd be a great night.
I think it'll be a great night.
Drinks as well.
August 30th, by the way. You haven't said that.
Said about 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Cut that part, please.
Do you have a Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what do you play here?
It's just, do you know what I play there? No.
My mum saw the TikToks and she was like, "Do your friends think you're switched off, Ben?" I think that's a good example there.
Yes.
Is
water wet? Is water wet? We're not gonna.
Is the grass green,
Yeah.
folks? Is water... yeah, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Drink it.
What do you say?
It's not.
Why do you think it's not wet?
It's not wet. It just makes you wet.
Do you know what makes me wet?
Don't
No.
say your mum or something.
No,
because it's
Great
not funny.
podcast, guys.
Is water wet, guys? What do you think?
What do you have written down there? Genuinely.
Barbie versus Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Barbie.
No, but yeah, obviously.
In terms of
but
what I say first,
yeah, I think
Oppenheimer, Barbie.
I think Oppenheimer Barbie, and
and
then
then Oppenheimer again.
well, if anyone's been living under, what did you say after?
Oppenheimer after
I think Mario is like one of the stray one in there. No, I think if anyone that isn't aware,
Transformers Rise of the Beasts in there.
let them come. If anyone isn't aware, there is.
What do you mean if anyone's not aware?
Yeah,
my
general-
Barbenheimer shirt arrives in 4 days.
General audiences, if they don't know there was a war going on between,
It's not even a war.
Do you know who I
it's
think
just-
hates it? Christopher Nolan. I think he just because he's made the most serious film of his career here, and he's like, why are people?
They act
It's just-
like two legends cannot coexist.
They can't. It's
What are you talking
It's like me and Ben Davidson are in the room together. You're not a legend.
See if you talk to me in that sort of language again.
But no, I do think Christopher Nolan is furious.
I don't
because he was the only people out of Tom Cruise, Christopher McQuarrie, Greta.
It could still
Gerwig.
happen. It could still happen.
He didn't do
Gerwig.
the ticket thing.
Still happen.
I don't think he's gonna do it. I think
He's
I
a
think he
busy
looked at it
guy.
and
He's
went,
on the press tour.
So are the rest of them.
I know, but
The films come out the same day. I think he just went, nah, lad, not happening. I also don't think Cillian Murphy knows Barbie exists.
do you know what? Do you know what he would do? You just go, give me 2 tickets, and then we go, and then just would walk off. They wouldn't go see
Rip
it.
them up.
No, they'd take the picture.
He'd
they
refund them.
wouldn't go see- No, you go see Oppenheimer first, then you go see Barbie.
Because mainly I think.
I'll do the same day. Like,
Yeah, so will I. Right, do you know what the plan is, right? Is that we'll clip this because this is general chat. It doesn't have to be funny. It's just
this
general.
is your problem. Me and Ben were talking about this. You go into the mindset of, oh, we'll clip this.
No, yeah, but well,
Let's
I
just
have a
talk.
fair idea.
Let's just talk.
I have a fair idea when we're talking.
hey.
That this just we could probably clip this because
Clip it in post.
I will clip and post.
Because then I'm going to go...
I'm not going to take the SD out and do it through the podcast.
No. Well, then I'm going to go, well, I have to perform because my face is going to be on the TikTok.
Yeah, well, it's going to be on the screen regardless.
No, I know, but you're going to be like, well, we'll clip this part so it's going to
My
be...
face will not be on the screen.
No, it won't be, and it never will be again.
No, let's just talk, and if it's a good shot, clip whatever. Don't go in. That's the problem. Because say if you go, oh, we'll clip this, that's holiday advice.
I didn't say I was going to clip that. It just happened.
You did. You said, here, we're going to clip this.
No, I didn't. Okay. Do you want
I
to
meant
research
there
it?
now, I meant
Oh,
there
right
now.
there now. Right, fair.
Do you know what I mean? You go see Oppenheimer first. I think how we do it is we go early in the morning. It's like 3 hours long.
Yes.
Is there an intermission?
Oh,
There's not.
no. What we do is...
You won't be having cinema sprite, then I'll tell you that. We haven't drip feeding it.
What we'll do is... We'll go...
So you have to go to the toilet.
I reckon we have an early breakfast, a brunch.
I was going to say, we go get Oppenheimer first and Nando's in the middle.
That's what I'm going for. I'm thinking like you have either like a brunch. You're talking about 11 a.m. No, sorry, you're not. You're talking about 12.
I don't know if I want to eat before it because I want I want to do cinema snacks first.
Okay, fair.
And then we do Nando's
Well,
after.
I say we do
and then we
Oppenheimer
go
about
Barbie on
1.
after a nice Nando's.
But Oppenheimer at 1. You're finishing about 3.
Yeah.
You maybe
Take 2 hours for Nando's.
2 hours for Nando's.
For you get your head straight.
You go on a walk maybe.
Do you know the amount of people walking out silent? Just like,
Yeah, mine's like a horror film.
and then
it's just like depressing.
and then you go
No, I'm serious.
you go Barbie at like 7. And that's you make a day of it.
Okay. How long's Barbie? 2 hours or
2
something?
hours probably. You go do. I hope it's good. I have a real worry that it's gonna be awful.
You are enough. See that?
What?
Ryan Gosling was asked how he gets in the can. He just told the interviewer, "You are enough." So yeah, Barbie Oppenheimer, July 21st.
It's sometimes he messes around. Just like
Yeah, I love him. Like, who's your dream? If you could speak to any guy in this podcast, who would be? I think mine would probably be Ryan Gosling or Jake
who I
Gyllenhaal.
could sit and talk to.
But I think you should
You could probably
differentiate
guess.
Scorsese or
It
something.
would be high.
But I think
Give him
you
a good chat.
you
Him or Mark Hamill.
do you differentiate between like who's your favorite guy that you'd like to have a genuine conversation with? And who do you think?
Scorsese.
But who do you think would be good crack on a
Scorsese.
podcast?
Genuinely,
You think it'd be good crack on a
I've
podcast?
listened to him talk just in meetings or like whatever, and he's full of stories and he's good crack. Like even just about life and stuff. Guy's 80, like he's been about.
Yeah. It's Ryan. It's Ryan Gosling, right? And you see Harrison Ford on Conan O'Brien's?
I literally told you to watch that.
Is it?
Yeah.
When?
We were watching in the cinema. What were we going to go see?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah. And I went, yes, yeah. And I was like, oh, you should listen to Conan O'Brien. Harrison Ford had him on there. Genuinely the funniest
We talked about this for like 3 minutes.
the funniest Harrison Ford stuff I've seen.
Honestly, I've lost
Did you
the
listen
rag
to
to
full?
it.
Did you listen to the full thing?
You know, I just saw a clip.
Listen to the full thing. It's hilarious. He keeps on bringing this producer up that he met in the 70s called Jerry Terskovsky or whatever. And then like half an hour later, they just keep on mentioning. It's like a recurring joke. Harrison Ford tells some guy to shut the fuck up. At one
Oh,
point.
I saw that. I
So
saw that.
good.
I saw that clip.
Aaron Blair, he's good. I love all Conan stuff. All Conan stuff. You see, he's doing a travel show now
Who's that with?
by himself
No, but like is it
HBO.
self-funded? Oh,
HBO.
okay, very good.
because he's off the air now. But
I'd like to have Conan on.
Conan O'Brien would be an
I'd like to have Conan
unbelievable
on.
person to talk to
Set
because
him
he would
right
love it
now.
as well. Because I might try to get on his podcast. You seen that they do Conan O'Brien needs a fan?
Oh.
Some guy from Donegal was on there,
Serious?
and a guy from
Was it on Zoom or what was
It's
it?
over Zoom, yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. And there's been plenty because he's Irish, the inheritance. So there's been plenty, but there's someone on from Tipperary there as well. So where make my Magners?
Oh,
Only time I know Tipperary. It's just because anytime you read it, you go, it's good, and then
right. Yeah.
four
It
more, you
strikes
don't
me
know.
as a sort of place where Ryan would go,
Brewery.
you know, just outside
Just-
civilization.
Where are you? Oh, Ryan, can you do the podcast today? Can't. I'm in Tipperary. What? I've got a house down there.
Where is that?
Got a little place down there, a little pad.
But yeah, I was in
He
Greece.
shows up in some
Oh.
random places.
He does.
Sorry.
No, he does. No, he does.
Anyway.
Do you remember that time he was like, and Ryan, if you're listening, sorry. Remember that time he was like, guys, we're going to Donegal for my birthday. It's gonna be like 3 days of madness.
Surfing, beers. We're like 15
yeah,
as well.
classic.
It's
Let's go. When are we go? Sorry, guys, cancel. What? Yeah, I asked my mum. She was like, where can I use it?
It's just said no.
All
We didn't
right.
even know how we're getting up there as well. None of us drove.
It was just like, all right, cheers, Ryan.
I think we should go somewhere in like August. Just like for a day or two. Here, like
overnight, go overnight somewhere.
your house in Portrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if it's available.
You've said that about 40 times. You're doing around the hill here.
Yeah, no, I do. But I never say it's locked in. I say like we'll see if it's available. Probably.
Does that mean it's not?
No, I don't know. I don't book the place, so I have no
Let's
idea.
just go to Donegal.
But that's the type of thing you get there and go.
No, literally, just go to Donegal with like 200 quid worth of drink for a couple of days and finish it.
I think it's the type of thing you get there and just go. Is there
You just go to a few
a
pubs.
bowling alley nearby
No,
or something?
no, it's probably cheaper enough as well if you book it now.
Yeah, it depends where you. Yeah.
I don't even. It's not a sight. It's you do like half an hour looking about, and then you just go to the house and drink the whole time.
Well, there's Greenfields that way, and behind
We'll
us.
go to where they filmed like Star Wars,
Would love to do that one.
and they go to film where they filmed The Northman, whatever, and we'll just go back and get blacked.
Yeah, sounds great.
See that Galway nonsense that I mentioned in this vlog?
Oh, I not happening.
Absolutely not.
Speaking of getting blocked, I was on a lad's holiday there for a week.
Great podcast.
What?
Just lads holiday.
Lad. Honestly,
No, I'm just saying. It's the words lads holiday
from that clip.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Bring your Rosa card. Class advice.
you said that.
I know. I'm making fun of the comment.
Yeah, I know. Went
Music's
lads.
just like in there
Yeah,
instantly,
it's
so
so
it's
good.
just like sorry.
Uh,
Anything memorable?
yeah,
Say
okay.
it.
I'll chat about this story. I went to a strip club by accident. It was called
If
Lolly.
you talk to me in that sort of language again,
By accident?
It was called Lollipops. There was other clubs that were similar names, but they were like I think Zigzag
Sucky Fun
and
Time,
yeah,
just
yeah, and
more ones on the
Boob
nose.
Palace and stuff like that. And I thought, well, on the nose. That sounded like it was actually
On the nose is a great strip.
hit me across the nose, and then I went to Lollipops, €5 entry. Thought, all right, got down. The doors to the dungeon closed, and I realised I'm in a strip club.
Realised.
Sat down. Sort of sitting there. I was with 3 other guys. One on one side of me and two more out. I was stuck in the middle. And this girl came up to me. And she
This girl?
started to give me a lap dance.
Professional worker.
Yes, she was a stripper. Yes.
Nothing saying.
And I said, I thought, no, I don't want anything. Like, this is, I've actually
But if you
genuinely.
say that though, and I know what you're about to say, this is their first, they instantly go to.
What?
I have a few mates in the back with us.
Yeah, well, that happened to me. But I was like, I don't want. It was a genuine mistake. I did not mean to be in there. Honestly thought it was another club. Got down, was like, uh-oh. She's come on, man. I was like, listen. I really don't want anything. I just want to go. I was like, I would pay €15 to get out of here now because the doors are closed. It was right on the ground. The guy that was collecting the money, while I was looking at me, when I was looking at the ceiling,
I just zoned out. Sorry, don't use like clip me. I was just looking at the wall. Sorry.
great podcast.
Sorry.
Do you know the?
See if you actually look at that footage. I'm just like gone.
See, because you said that, now I'm just gonna have to cut to it.
No, don't.
I'm gonna have to. And the guy looks very dodgy, and he was wearing a shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt.
Sorry.
What?
This is awful, but I can imagine another universe. Ryan Hill running a strip club. Dresses exactly as this year. Because
he's not here.
No, I would say it to his face. I could just see him. He's the guy in the back.
It's a Last of Us themed strip club. Ryan Hill loves The Last of Us.
I'm trying to even think, what would you call
The
it?
strippers are called Fireflies.
Firefly would be a good name for it.
Sharon Dog Strips.
It's him. He's a stripper.
He runs it as well.
No,
but he'd be the guy in the back with the, the money machine, firing through.
cutting all the-
Yeah. And he would like be there chain smoking, firing a girl like 10 quid for like 40 hours of work and saying, get out of here.
Getting a
toots,"
Joel
you know,
Miller tattoo. So
on his back. Just big.
So then the guy was wearing a sort of like a Hawaiian shirt, but you could sort of see that there was some sort of item, concealed item
piece.
under the shirt.
I'm coming for his piece.
And I'm coming for Scourge's piece. And I didn't know whether it was a gun or not.
Definitely.
But I wasn't
Definitely.
waiting to find out.
No.
She's like, no, I don't want anything to this girl. And she was like, you gay? I was like, no. I was like, you're gay. And I said, no, I'm not. She said,
Have you seen the book?
She was like, would you like to see some of my other friends? And I said,
Yep.
no. And I was like, no, it's fine. And then before I could say if, but, nor, maybe, the 3 guys I was with, gone. Private dances. And I'm sort of looking about going, okay, Daniel, it's about 4 a.m. You're now in a strip club by yourself. The guy is looking at me. I'm the ceiling, but he's looking at you. I sort of like, what are you doing? Don't want to take my phone out of fear. Because it's like, you take your phone out, it's like, well, what are you doing here?
What time is it, sir?
About 4, half 4. No, that girl comes up. Yeah. No. You gay? No. You don't all have to assume I'm gay. Have a chat amongst yourself, figure out I'm not gay.
They're all in a circle when he's definitely
gay, man. Look
his
at
hair?
the way he moves. And then, what was that, sorry?
You said yourself you went to go get a haircut and just...
I just backed. I went to go get a haircut the other week. Walked in, barber's too packed, and just went, I'm done. Walked back out. Girl kept coming over. About 3 came over. And I have to just kept saying, bat the ladies,
Ladies, please.
Please, I'm sorry,
Is there a magnet under my shirt? Strip club, Dan.
And what are all these girls going to Woodley for with their card machines out?
You go to Greece as a foreigner and they're all coming.
And they're all Russian as well. They're all from under the Iron Curtain.
Are they 70 years old? They think the Berlin Wall's still up. It's just like,
And one of my mates came out eventually, and I was like, thank goodness, like, let's get out of here. He's like, I'm going again. This guy dropped €100 on this.
Who was it?
we know.
All right.
50 belly.
No, yes. And I just sat there in genuine
big
fear.
shocker.
Chunky. Moto. And then I sort of sat there. I was just so scared.
Stretchy.
And Stretch Armstrong. And then just sort of sat there scared. And then eventually they all came out. And do you ever get in Scooby-Doo runs? He doesn't move. Yeah. Bang out those doors. Slice of pizza and me away home. Got back to the hotel. The guy I was sharing a room with opened the door. He was like, well, how was that? I said, listen, I don't even talk about it.
Did he not go?
No, he left already. My head hit the pillow out. Woke up the next day and was like, I think that was a dream. Wasn't a dream. But it was the most scared I've ever been in my life. Because it was like Ryan Hill's Dungeon Master set, only a lot darker and a lot more red.
Ryan is the kind of guy that would do a D&D club in a strip club in Greece.
Guys, keep it down here. We're trying to roll our D20s.
Are you gay? No, I'm just here for the. I'm
here
here for the D&D. So you are gay. So
Taught us shame. But yeah, it was very terrifying. Apart from that, great booze cruise went on. Ticket. You said to me before in the last holiday clip that you were going, and it was ticket.
Bring yours.
Are you bringing yours or card? But went not. It was ticket.
Do you know, I don't even say a word in that clip.
You laugh at Ben, which
I know.
which is why I included you. No one else, because I thought it was alright. But then yeah, you'll see that in the vlog because vlogs are coming back out. Greece will probably be the first.
I've just been swinging this thing about. That's a quote from Transformers. I've just been swinging this thing about.
I've been swinging Scourge's piece about.
I should just literally just see like Optimus Prime sitting there just like.
Oh, his big,
I'm bored,
his big exhaust swinging about. His big D's exhaust. But yeah, no.
It's a deep cut.
You'll see that in the vlog. The vlog about probably before this podcast, to be fair. So if it is, give it a watch.
Do you know what time it is, to be fair?
Nando's time.
I
haven't eaten since lunchtime, deliberately. Because I'm starving.
I haven't eaten since I got back from
work. Are you going out
in
in the rip or are you Nando's? I don't mind. This isn't me forcing you to come to Nando's.
I'd love to go to Hill Tavern.
I'll definitely Nando's first. Lad, I've been craving this all day, to be fair.
Are you in the piss bill?
I will be, yeah, but I might be able to make Nando's. Like
No.
Will we stop on the recording and going?
I'd be there. I don't think if you're going, don't worry about it. We'll talk about new producers that we can hire when we go on
for real.
I'm slowly getting shipped off the set, off the producer role.
Yeah, it's good you picked up on what's going on. But yeah,
Captain Obvious.
But yeah, this has been a nice episode.
Been chill.
It's been chill.
Now, let's not put any.
Oh my goodness, lad! Thank you for telling me how to run the show. I appreciate it.
That aren't.
No, thank you.
Subpar. Because it has been a nice little episode. We've talked a lot.
There'll be no clips going out this week out of fear that my dad here will shout at me. So there'll be no clips.
Sorry.
If you talk to me in that sort of language again.
And there'll be a new roadcaster next week. No claim. And
no, there won't. How much do you reckon you get for that one?
250 easy.
How much did you?
300 maybe. 500.
Okay, so it's not worth using the 300 to sell that, and then.
But
do you know what you should buy? Maybe a little extender, because when we're gonna have Sweet Neptune on, we're gonna need 5.
That's one thing. That's like a one-off, more than 3 people on the podcast. Because let me tell you, see when those 2 Muppets were on for half an hour the other week, I just thought this is actually awful. No one knows when to jump in or anything.
I'm assuming that's our last one.
Oh,
they'll never be back. No?
Yes,
or at least I wouldn't come on. If you're you come on for ECE, no.
I would come on if it was maybe one of them opposite me or something, but it's too much to be 4 people is too much. Sweet Neptune's fine. It's like a one off sort of we'll do 5 people. But it's just I just find we're all talking over each other anyway, so it's just a bit.
And Dean, Ben, Sam actually will have stories. And they know how to talk, so it's fine.
It won't just be, did you see flipping Mason Mount up number 7, sir?
Here, lad, I tell you to see it. What'd you say?
Just hear through the mic, clash.
There was what I thought was, don't shout at me for this, for flip's sake. What I thought was a decent clip was when we were all shouting about Elliot's past misses, and he was getting me in the head. I thought, in the moment, I thought, I clip this. And then obviously none of that's going out because it was a shambles. But anyway, I've enjoyed it. You know what? It's. I think once it gets back to like
civil.
podcast every week, we're not repeating.
I think you should think if someone was doing a drinking game and they listen to all these podcasts, and every time you said podcast every week, they'd be dead.
Yeah.
Just
30 seconds.
Oh, really?
Let's wrap it up.
Thank you very much for listening to the Dolecast. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Get out of here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
We don't need to do this every week. We'll start moving the camera as soon as it starts
What are you
staying.
doing?
Goodbye.